Hello again, the online students in HIMA 4160. This is Dr. in week 10 of the class. Well, what I want you to learn this week are two things. The first is the JavaScript lab. The second is Microsoft Word. Last Thursday, we learned things about the basics of the JavaScript and what are the basic commands, and you see some of the very simple examples, and I explained some of the selection structure and some of the control structure. But on Monday, we had a lab on JavaScript, which is I give you the basic manual with all the steps you can just simply follow through. And we had a couple problems, several glitches in the classroom, and we could solve it. So I also made all those changes in the manual, so you should not have any problems to follow the manual. But remember, keep in mind, when you do programming, you need to pay attention to those syntax error, which is the same as misspelling when you write an article. But unfortunately, TextPad doesn't like the Word document you use. It has a spell checker. So in that, you have to see some of the words you may not spell right. For example, if you have a variable, which in one of the example, I have a long variable called calculator. So you use calculator at one place. If you misspelled it at another place, TextPad, the program, the editor won't be able to pick it up, but you still need to pay attention to the detail in order to pick those misspelling out. Otherwise, your program will not be running. It's the same case for your assignment 4, which is given on Monday as well. Assignment 4, basically what I ask you to do is two things. The first is to build a prompt box which can take a person's name and say hello, or just greeting that person. You can find an example from the reference websites I listed there. The second part, what I ask you to do is to do a formula implementation similar to step 10 and 11 in the lab manual. Then you use that as a template to build a BMI, body mass index formula, and for the end user, they can just put in their height and weight, and you can calculate the BMI for them. And one neat thing I want you to add on to it is whenever you find that the value is abnormal or normal, you can just prompt a box. For example, if a person's BMI is over 30, you want to pop up a window saying, hey, your BMI is over 30, you're obese, and things like that. So that's basically two basic things I want you to do in assignment 4, and also you could use the reference website to find some examples and use the lab manual as a template for your BMI. The only one I need you to think about it is how to prompt different alert box for different BMI value. It's not hard to do as long as you can figure out the right control structure. So this one is similar to the selection. You need to based on the value branch, then you prompt up different alert box. Then we move on to cover application software. One of the major application software we use nowadays is Microsoft Office, and probably you as a student use it very often is Microsoft Word. So I don't have any problems for you guys to I don't have any problems to know that you guys must have already know the basic things about Microsoft Word, like how to open up, how to type, how to format, how to print, things like that. I want to cover some advanced features of Microsoft Word, such as how to tweak the options and how to create a micro and how to use it more like a document management software, which can make your style and a page break more consistent, and some other things you might be interested in knowing. So we will do all that in a classroom. It should be captured by media site. You should be able to watch them through the media site, and I will not give you a lot of PowerPoint slides on this. So that's basically all you need to do this week. There's no practice quiz for the advanced feature because very much all those hands-on experience, and I just demo them in the classroom. And I don't see any need to do a practice quiz based on that because you don't have many from the textbook. And also, you need to do the weekly IT journal, and also I put a discussion board, a question to just ask your opinion about the old version of the Microsoft Office and the latest version of the Microsoft Office. So I just want to hear something from you, and nothing need to be very, formal. Or just express your opinion on that. Okay, so that should be all for this week, and stay tuned. I'll see you next week. Bye.